All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the MicDrop Podcast. It's your boy, as usual. You know what I'm saying? The main character of this movie, the MicDrop Podcast. Going 2 years strong. Shout out to everyone supporting us. Like and make sure you like and subscribe, all that good shit. Follow the Instagram page, MicDrop Podcast. I'm trying to be more consistent with uploading reels and whatnot. Also follow our Twitter page at Drop the Damn Mic on Twitter. I just post random shit on there. I'm not gonna lie, but we got a special guest in the building. The boy Tommy Depp. Say what's good to the people, bro.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me. It's an honor. I'm hyped.
He said it's an honor.
It is an honor, bro. I'm hyped.
Trust me, I have no clout like that. People will be like, "Oh my god, is that word?" I'm like, bro.
Hey, man, you pulled fake Drake, bro. That's as close as you can get to the real Drake.
Bro, you know how that story came about, bro? Like usually, I hit up like random people.
How?
Like,
how did that?
I hit up like random people to see if they want to do the pod, and then like he was like just randomly just responded to my shit. I was like, oh shit, yeah, sure, I'll do the pod. I'm like, and this was like last year. I'm like, okay. Usually, like most of the interviews I get, people just like hit me up randomly and be like, oh yeah, let me do the pod. And like you never really know who's watching until like you actually like see who's down to do it. You know?
Yeah. No, that's wild, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, but so you hit me up on Instagram on my DMs, and you were like, Xaiyo's my boy. I was like, oh, Xaiyo's your boy? Because I didn't realize he actually mentioned you in the podcast.
Yeah. No, so I've known Xaiyo for probably, I'll say like 2 years now. I met him when I started doing music feedback streams on Twitch. I ended up meeting Xaiyo. Yeah. No, so I've been a little bit about me is I've been doing social media for a little bit now. I kind of got like inspired mad young with it and kind of got lucky. I started streaming on an app called LiveMe when I was like 11, and it took off, and I got like 80,000 followers on there, and I was like making money as like a kid, and it was like, and then like winning contests, stupid stuff like that. It was cool, and so I did that for a few years, and kind of like my school found out about it. It was kind of like a big deal a little bit. My school starts finding out, and I got bullied like crazy for that shit.
You got bullied?
Bro, like crazy. That was back when like social media wasn't really cool, I don't think. Like I was like 11. That was maybe what, like 10 years ago. That was like back when social media wasn't huge. I don't know, like my school just started watching it and shit. And so that really, that's all it took for me to be like, yo, I'm done with this social media thing. And I stopped for years after that. Like I was just like, this ain't for me. I don't want people watching me, and I was done. And then I got back into it fairly recently, a few years ago, with Snapchat was doing like a $1 million a day program type thing. And the first video I posted on there ended up getting 800,000 views, and I won like $8,000, $6,000, something like that. And that was enough to get me like, oh shit, okay, like little moments like that, get a little bit
like little motivation.
Yeah, exactly. So that was enough to get me back into it, really. And really, it was a lot of short form content to start with. That's kind of like what I started with. And then I got into the streaming, doing music feedback, streaming with my brother, really, when I first started doing a lot of that. It was just like stupid stuff. Really, I had no viewers for the longest time. And so it was stuff like doing IQ tests or just like random gaming, Fortnite, whatever. You know, we were just doing random stuff. But when I started doing the music feedback, that's when it started to take off, I'd say. And then just this past year is really when I started taking it seriously and trying to get more content out. About a little over a year ago, my brother, the person I did all this content with, passed away. And that shit, so that fucks with you, right? So I took months off, and then it was almost like that moment of like, oh shit, you only live once. I gotta like make something of myself. You know, I kind of got that. And then that's when I went hard with full length videos, and I kind of went hard with it this past year. But yeah, it's been a fun long journey. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you from originally?
I'm from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you end up meeting Xaiyo then?
Yeah, so I met him through feedback stream, and he would come in my stream and submit his music. He did that a whole bunch of times, and then I ended up chilling with him in Discord, stuff like that. I think like he played Minecraft with my brother a lot, so they were close. And yeah, just a lot of like meeting each other over a couple of years. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
So what kind of like content do you like usually do type shit?
Yeah, so I've done a lot of different stuff. Now I'm more in the IRL. Like I enjoy making like public videos. Not so much pranks, but more just like in public, like going to Walmart, different stuff like that. I got into filming with a lot of rappers and stuff like that early on. Like my story's pretty crazy. Like so I started filming with from the stream, and I met a lot of people. I started doing music videos, and kind of I thought that was the route I was gonna go, more towards the hip hop side and hanging out with rappers and doing that sort of thing. I met my filmer, runs East03, which is like a music video thing, make music videos and stuff. And so I kind of thought that was my route. I was hanging out with this rapper named Seth Nomad, and we were doing like little shows and stuff like that. And this was right when my brother passed. It was in that year. And that for the whole year, bro, I was like manic, bro, hallucinating, going crazy. So I ruined a lot of opportunities, and that was one of them. Like I thought I was like famous. I do so much different stuff happening, bro. Dude, I thought the FBI was out. Like it was like a year of hallucinating, bro.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, bro. It was wild, dude. It was wild. Like, nah, there's some crazy stories. It was wild. Yeah.
Damn, bro. So on your YouTube channel, would you do like just like a bunch of prank videos, or you said you were kind of going like the Aiden Ross type of route where you were just like,
yeah, I was doing that early on, and then I kind of with the main Tommy Depp channel, I kind of started. I filmed so my filmer East03, we banged out like we filmed for probably I'll say like 6 months to a year, and got a lot of content out. And then I actually don't talk to him anymore. Part of the whole like manic thing, like the story's crazy. Part of all that, we had like a falling out, a couple artists have fallen out, and the long form content kind of came to a stop. And then I've been grinding the short form. Planning on getting back into long form soon. Like I have a lot of ideas and plans with that. You know, like recently I'm gonna be filming stuff for other people for other people's channels, but yeah, I've been taking it slow, you know, with everything. But yeah.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah. So like what made you decide like to even like start like just like going on YouTube and just making the type of videos you make? Like what inspired you to do that?
Yeah. I started pretty young, like I said, and I think just getting like little bits of success kind of keeps you in it. You know, you kind of going for those little moments, and I think that's really what held me keep doing it for all these years. Like it's a battle, bro, and like for anyone who does social media, I don't care what you say, like if you're doing it, you're gonna want to give up at times, and there's been lots of times of that. Yeah, bro, it's a battle, but I love it though, and it's something about the numbers too. It's watching the numbers grow, and it's something about that. I love it. You get addicted to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you see the progress. You look at your analytics and all that shit. Like
no, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Even like so, my brother passes, and in that year, I was able to get 1.2 million views on my channel, which took from starting like basically from scratch. Like I've only been doing the YouTube thing for like a year, maybe 2 years. And that's crazy, like for a year and taking months.
Okay. Hold on. I think I can't really hear you. Give me 1 second. I think it's kind of fucking up. It does this a lot. Give me 1 second. All right, boom. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
All right, yeah.
Awesome.
Fucking StreamYard, it does that sometimes. Where I'll
Yeah,
just
yeah,
I'll hear you talking and then it'll just stop. Like it's
yeah,
weird.
yeah. No, you good.
But okay. So so when do you plan on going like getting back into like the long form content? Because like I know like definitely with my channel, like the shorts helps a lot. Like
It does.
I had this one short that I did with Puerto Flaco. He's from No Jumper.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like a video I did where we were talking about like Pink Panthers and like if she's hiding like ass and shit.
Yeah.
And it has like 54K views. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's like the highest viewed short or whatever. I'm like, out of all the content to like go crazy, it's that one. But it's like, you know.
For real, bro. Shorts, it's a life hack, man. Yeah. I was posting like one a day for the longest time. And I was able to like I just hit 2K on my channel pretty recently. Mostly from the shorts. I would say like my first big video to pop off. So like that's what I'd say. Like I've been kind of lucky with it, which is why I'm sticking with it. My first video I filmed, like long form video, was playing darts on my homie's leg with darts. You know, we drew a dartboard. I was there throwing darts at him, and that video got up to I think like 60K or something like that. It did pretty good. And that was like the first one I really posted on YouTube. That's the first one on my channel, and that was a fun one for sure. Yeah.
It's just trying to like figure out like the YouTube algorithm. Just the algorithm in general is tricky though. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's a lot to it for sure. Yeah.
So what have you done like any collabs with any other like content creators? Or is it just like your brother? I've
done a good amount. I've done so August is a kid from TikTok. I filmed with him. So on my channel, in my videos, I have a lot of other people who are influencers or musicians. I got like Sunshine. I've done some videos with him. We got Jordan Heffernan. There's a good amount of people. And then I've been on a few other people's channels. Like Sammy Ben is a guy. I'm about to go on to what's his name? Jay 2 times. He does like push the button, that sort of videos with like a bunch of people. I'm trying to get out there and do more stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. Who are some like content creators out of New Hampshire that you think should get like some credit? Like a lot more credit.
Dude, there's some good ones, bro. There's some good ones. Honestly, there isn't a lot, but there's definitely some good ones. Honestly, Jordan Heffernan, he just moved to Hawaii. He's really talented, bro. He's really good. Honestly, though, the big one, I would say Easto 3, bro. Easto 3. I'm not the closest to him now, but they're doing some big things. They're running from New Hampshire. They're probably doing the biggest right now. A lot of music videos, working with a lot of artists, doing a lot of concerts and shows. And it's really cool to be seeing that out of like such a small town.
Yeah. Definitely. Because like even like that whole area, like I know my boy Sound from Club Ambition, like he's from Rhode Island and he does everything. He does everything by himself, and I'm like, you're doing all this shit, and it's like quality shit that he puts out.
Yeah.
So like it's that entire area has like a lot of content creators that even B Souls. I don't know if you've heard of B Souls before.
Yeah.
He's from Rhode Island. He's like a basketball podcaster.
Yeah.
I used to be on a podcast with him called Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
Oh yeah.
Xaiyo's in the building. What's good, Xaiyo?
Hey, yo, gang, bro.
Gang, yeah, me.
That's a homie, bro. He's a homie.
Facts,
peep his music, bro. Y'all gotta peep his music.
Bro,
I'm telling y'all, Xaiyo blowing up, bro. I'm calling
it. His music is gotten like exponentially like crazier and crazier the more I've listened to it.
Dude, it's wild. Yeah. It's wild. Honestly.
But yeah, like that whole area, like the New Hampshire, Boston, Rhode Island. I don't know what you would call that. It's not like DMV necessarily, but it's
almost like New England area, kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
He said,
no, for sure.
I love for my guys.
You're the man, bro. You're the man.
W-Mans. Is there anyone that you would like to work with in the future, maybe?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of names. Are you talking more local or just like anyone really?
Just in general.
In general. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of people. Really, I just want to connect. The main thing is I want to connect with the relationships I already built. but the people that live far away. I feel like that would be really cool to kind of get them in like the Tommy Depp universe, you know what I mean? Get them in some of my videos because I've done a lot of stuff with people online. And so it'd be cool to get them in person. A lot of artists and that's probably the big collabs I want to do.
Yeah. So I'm even me, like I'm low-key trying to do more in real life shit too. I feel like I've done enough like virtual interviews to be like, you know, kind of start to branch out. And I'm trying to find like maybe a studio or something that, you know, like actually do. Cause usually I do like top 10 songs of the year panels. I did one last year with Chigs. I think it was Chigs, Flacco, who was it? Michael, DK, a whole bunch of other people, and we just like came up with like a top 10 list of songs that we just thought were like the most fire songs for that year, and it was pretty entertaining. But I want to do something like that in real life too, because I feel like in real life content, you know, even with like the neons and like the fucking
bro, it's wild, dude. It's wild, man. Like I was talking to some of my homies about that, and just seeing like it goes from like Aiden Ross to Kai, it's all connected. And it's like you're watching almost like a reality TV show with these streamers. It's really cool. No, it's honestly it's something that I don't think anyone's done before. Like it's something new that we're witnessing with all this IRL streams and like they hop on a private jet and now you're hanging out with Bradley Martin or the Nelk Boys and it's like it's all connected. You know, it's dope. No, it's for sure. It's cool.
And I kind of feel like streaming is almost like the new TV because like no one fucking watches TV anymore.
No, honestly, bro. And the thing is of streaming and being able to take portions of that stream, uploading it as full-length videos, and also getting shorts from it and everything else, dude, it's a life hack. Like once I don't know who really started that, but
I mean, it's like, you know, like that's why I was like, I'm trying to do more like I did an in real life pod with Flacco like in March, May, but that was like my first in real life pod ever. Like that shit just hits different, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. Cause like I've been doing podcasting since I was like way before it was even like a thing, like probably 2013, 2014.
Oh wow,
so I'm kind of used to being on camera and just talking in general. So like, but I've never actually done like in real life podcasting before. And I feel like to take my channel to the level, I feel like it kind of has to get there. But you know, like I said, I've interviewed like almost 200 people at this point. So it's kind of like second nature for me now.
No, exactly, and you're right. It is like almost like sitting in your room streaming is a big difference. Like it took when I remember when I started first trying to do full-length YouTube videos, it was nerve-wracking. And like it's a big difference from just sitting at your computer streaming. Yeah, for sure.
So if you had to make, I like to do this a lot. If you had to make like a Mount Rushmore of like just content creators, streamers, just YouTubers, just people in general. Like these are the people that I look up to, like in terms of like what I would want to put out. Like,
For me, bro. All right, so it gotta be, and this might sound a little cringy, but dude, I gotta say Mr. Beast, bro. It's insane seeing his story, seeing like him as a kid, bro. Making these videos and from what he's able to do is wild, bro. He's gonna be like the first YouTube billionaire. That shit's inspiring. From like I remember watching videos of him where he's just sitting in his room counting for hours. It's like now look what dude is crazy. So that's probably a big one. But for me, honestly, it's probably a lot of the Aiden Rosses, the Kais, the Neons, a lot of them for sure. Yeah, I'd say like a lot of the new age. A lot of that, for sure.
Okay. What exactly about them like intrigues you, like kind of makes you want to do it, the kind of content that you put out on your YouTube channel?
Dude, I just love the concept of being able to, I don't know, just the whole IRL streaming world. It's really
because they're all kind of like different in like different ways, but it's kind of the same. But
they're all different and it's all connected at the same time, and it's really cool. And it's almost like new characters are being added all the time. And it's not just so like you got that group, but I'm sure there are tons of other groups doing similar things. And it'd be a cool concept to kind of get that together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
especially with like people from your area. Like if you get like a group of influencers, you're really like it goes back to like when people are doing the content houses. Like if you get a group of influencers doing the same thing, you're really unstoppable. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever like thought about doing that?
I have, bro. I have a few times with a couple of groups of friends of mine and different influences I met. We've thought about it for sure. I definitely think like getting not even a content house, but that's probably the way to go. It's unstoppable, bro. My whole idea was you get a content house with a whole bunch of influencers and you set up the content house for making content. Like you're putting cameras up on the walls, you're setting live streams up, and like you can do a lot. You really could do a lot. Like
that's true. I never really thought about that. Cause like
like especially with Kai, like he just did the 7 days in prison, which was wild, bro.
Yeah,
and
that shit was wild.
Yeah, even like the production on that, it's fire, bro. It's like a full-on TV show now. It's dope. Yeah.
And like all the guests that came on kind of had to like cosplay like being in jail type shit.
No, yeah. No, it's cool. Like everyone has like their own little characters and stuff. Even like a couple years ago, like when Speed came out, like people weren't really sure if he was playing a character, if that's actually how he was. And yeah, it's kind of cool watching it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Speed's blowing up so
bro, it's wild.
Much. The last 2 years, it's been crazy. I think does he have like 21 mil or 22 mil or something like that?
Dude, something like he's huge. He's huge, bro. Yeah.
And he's like huge overseas too. That's the wild part. It's like the whole Ronaldo shit. You know?
Yeah. Nah, he's mainstream. Yeah, he's like, especially now, like these kids growing up, like me growing up, I'm watching like Nickelodeon, SpongeBob, stuff like that. Kids growing up these days, this is who they watching. Like their celebrities are like Speeds and Neons, and you know what I mean. And so it's a whole nother world. It really is.
Yeah. A lot of these streamers, you know, I heard, you know, Drake said it best. You know what I'm saying? He was like, a lot of these streamers, they're all rich.
Facts,
they richer than a lot of these rappers too.
Facts, bro. That's the thing, man. They downplay it, but these people, especially now, dude, with the whole kickbacks and getting signed, dude, it is wild how much money is behind this. It really is.
Yeah, and even Kick like incentivizes you to stay on there. So I think they pay their creators like per hour.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. No, exactly. It's wild. And like that should be inspiring for everyone. I say this all the time. Like anyone who wants to make content, or not even like if you just have a hobby, there's enough people in the world to monetize that hobby if you make videos about it. There's so many people in the world. I don't care if you're a pickleball player. There are millions of people that are going to watch you make videos about pickleball, enough for you to make a full living doing that. And that goes for anything. You're a dentist, no matter what you are. I really believe that like anyone should be making content. And for me, that's a reason, but also it's like, I want to be able to look back at these years of my life and have memories and that's another cool reason why I think, I don't know. I feel like more people should get into it, and definitely people are now for sure. I don't really know too much, but I'm guessing like it's a lot different than when I was in school, when I was a kid. I bet they all have YouTube channels now, and they all make TikTok. Everyone, bro, everyone's trying to do this now. Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. Because I remember like back then when it was Vine, like kids had Vine back then too. So
yeah.
It's crazy, bro. There's always going to be like a social media app that comes out that's, you know, it's going to take the forefront, you know. So
no, right now it's TikTok and
So are you like originally from New Hampshire, or are you from like Ireland? Because I hear like a little bit of an accent.
Yeah, so I'm originally from New Hampshire. Everyone says that though. So my whole life, and there's videos of me talking about this online too. I just talk weird. I just have like a deformity, bro. Like I say like, but yeah, I love it though. I love it. But like with the number like 0, like I say 0 weird, or just different numbers I say weird, or words. No, people think I'm from like Texas or different places.
Yeah, I thought you were from Ireland too. That's why you knew Xaiyo or some shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. No, I get that a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
So where do you see your channel going like a year from now? What's like the direction you want to take the channel in, like as far as the content?
Yeah.
I know you did say you want to work on more like long form content, obviously.
Yeah. But, right now I feel like I'm in a little bit of a down period, but the future of the channel, really, I want to get my equipment to where it needs to be, and then come back hard with it. And I have a lot of ideas for full length videos, and a lot more collabs and traveling. And I definitely feel like I can. It's gonna be. I feel like I'm gonna be able to take it somewhere. You know what I mean? And I'm having fun with it. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun with it, bro, that's it
That's
can
what
kind
I'm
of seem
saying.
like a job at times, but as long as you're
It
having fun
can.
at what you're doing, it's never gonna feel like a job. You feel me?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But shit, let the people know where to find you, bro. Twitter.
Yeah, man. The name's
Instagram,
Tommy Depp, Tommy DEP, and you can find me anywhere, man. I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube. I'm on Facebook, all of it, man. All of it. Tommy
Facebook.
DEP. Yes, sir.
Okay,
MySpace, if you can somehow get on that. Hey, you never know, man. You never
on
know.
Tumblr.
My Tumblr, you'll find me on Tinder. You find me all around the place, man. Tommy Depp. Yes, sir.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I appreciate you hitting me up, man. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
of course,
You
bro.
know,
It's fun. Thank you for having me.
yeah, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, whenever you want to come back on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Hollywood, you feel me?
Of course, bro. You're the man, bro. You're the man.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
it was nice
Appreciate
talking to you, bro.
You too,
Hey,
bro.
you have a good one, bro. Peace.
You too.